Good evening, everyone. Many new faces and many familiar faces. Welcome to our full moon of peace tonight. And today we have some special presentation and activity waiting for you, which will be explained after this. So stay tuned, don't leave just yet. Okay. However, before we begin, is there anyone new today that need to be addressed how we meditate? Could you raise your hand, please? We got one. Okay. Okay. All right. I'll make it simple, real quick, that you easy enough to understand. Okay. So give me just a few moments to yes, hello, to bring up my presentation real quick. Do we have enough? Okay. Okay. Just one moment. I think I forgot. Pet, just forgot. Could you give me power extension? Because it might run out soon. Okay, all right. Here we go. Today, what we are going to practice here today is just only introduction. Okay, so for more detail, come often and you will learn the technique and step how we're gonna do further into advance and progress in your meditation. So today, what we practice is called the middle way meditation, also known as Dhammakaya meditation. Currently, these are our present two masters who are teaching and are the guidance which will be mentioned many times in our presentation in the temple. For more history and biography detail, it's on the back of the wall. Anytime you can check it out. All right. First person that I'd like to address is Venerable Dhammakaya, which is our abbot, and also the wise abbot, Longpo Datta Chiwo, our teacher. Okay, so what are they teaching? Well, the foundation for our meditation is two things. They are mindfulness and relaxation. In here, when we start, make sure you are relaxed. Relax in here is you feel comfortable to sit. And if you feel you have to adjust or moving, which means it's a sign that not comfortable just yet. So if you are comfortable, you don't want to move. That's the one sign. Number two, if you feel struggle, like difficult to breathe, or feeling heavy, or feeling shaken, or feeling sweat, this means that deep down inside, still not relaxed yet. Have you ever had some kind of tension that you don't feel tired, but your body very sweat? In some kind of situation, that's because deep down inside you are very stressed and trying too hard. So that's a sign. So keep that in mind. Okay. Also, mindfulness in here is when you meditate, you stay mindful. It means you acknowledge and you realize whatever you do at the moment. For example, when you are here, you may be listening to me, but your mind could be wandering, like thinking of your home, thinking of your friend, or what you want to do next. If that such thing happen, that means not really mindfulness yet. So if you're mindful, everything will be at the moment. No worry about the past or future. Keep that in mind, all right? So these two must be together from the beginning until the end. Now, number things that need to be addressed a little bit further. After you get these two in balance, maintain them. If you lose the balance, here in putting into presenting as equation, too much mindfulness, you will feel uncomfortable, like I mentioned earlier, or if you are relaxed too much, falling asleep or having wandering thought. Good? All right. So once we get the balance, not too much mindfulness, not too much relaxation, what happened? Well, next is to maintain your focus. The first method to help you focus is visualize something simple, something that don't make you think or create emotions, such as this: the sun, a moon, a star, or the crystal ball. Choose them wisely, however you feel. But when you visualize, please, by visualizing, not trying to see, visualize it lightly, just lightly. Lightly to the point that you already know. Let's try together, everyone. Let's say if I ask you, can you imagine a full moon? You know what full moon look like, right? That's it. But if I ask, what is the size of your full moon? Some could be this very big. Some could be this big. Some like this big. Doesn't really matter. It's a full moon. If it's a full moon, that's good. You don't have to go what size, what color. That's how you visualize them. Okay? Choose something that you easy to visualize. Don't make it too difficult. Our life already been difficult. So why should make it more, right? So make it simple. So in here, when I guide meditation, I will use the full moon. Since tonight is the full moon too. Well, actually, yesterday. But it's close, so let's do today. All right? All right. So when you visualize them, where? At the beginning, any point. Could be here, here, here. Doesn't really matter. At the point that you feel just right. Your mind, yourself, no. I cannot really tell. But whenever you feel comfortable, that's it. But if you don't know where it is, recommendation here. Around your abdomen. I forgot I did the presentation. Around your abdomen is the most well balanced. But don't worry. Any point is fine. Okay? But what to do when you have thoughts like, I'm hungry, I want 5 guys. If you have such thought coming in, Samma Arahang, repeating words in the mind. Repeat them on and on until there are no further thoughts. But if you let the sound of the mantra reside in your mind, if it's too hard, you will feel tension, like flexible or tension or stress on your stomach. Or if you feel too hard, you could be stressed on your forehead. Depend. So just let the sound of the mantra go at your own pace. No need to rush. We are here. Enjoy our time together. So nobody need to rush. So just relax. Okay? And these are the mantra we use in our temple. It's a Pali word. It means, it's pronounced like this. Samma Arahang. Like that. Samma Arahang. You following? Together a little bit so we get to remember, right? Practice. Samma Arahang. Breathe in. Samma. Breathe out. Arahang. Like that is fine too. Okay? But if you feel, oh, Venerable, I forgot already. Don't worry. Your own word is fine. Like, breathe in, breathe out. Some people even adjust like, peace in, peace out. However you prefer. Okay, your own mantra is also fine too. But in case you're wondering, what does it mean? Samma Arahang is a Pali word. It's an old ancient language in Buddhism. It's loosely translated as the right or correct path to away from defilements or troubles from the mind, in the mind. Okay, that's the loosely translation. But either way, you can use your own mantra. But remember while you meditate, mindfulness and relaxation. And so, check yourself when you are meditating. How do you know if you do correctly? Simply, the Master himself said here, receiving happiness every time we meditate, even just for a moment, this is confirmation that we are practicing correctly. Okay? For those of you who are not used to sit meditation quite long time or new, my suggestion or my advice is just imagine when you rest. If you're at your own limit, do not need to force yourself to close your eye. Sometimes if you feel struggle or feel uncomfortable at the start or somewhere along the way, you can reopen your eyes. When you feel more calm and focused, slowly close your eye and resume. Okay, no need to forcing yourself to close your eyes all the way if you feel that is your limit for the length of time for meditation. But if you do it correctly, my hint for you is that you will not notice the time. You will enjoy being here, but you still know that you are here. Okay, but if you meditate, so good. Do not remember anything when I told you to open your eyes. That's so good too, but somewhere along the way you lose your mindfulness and gone sleep already. All right? But don't worry, sleeping is fine because That's a sign you have relaxed, but just losing the balance. So next time when you do it again, you just resume and continue, and try not to lose balance again. All right? Okay. Last but not least, if you are new or not used to meditation, first check yourself 3 things before you start. Number 1, if your mobile phone is in silent. If you are not, maybe I suggest so that it won't disturb anyone. Number 2, if you still need to use toilet, it's on the back. Now will be the good time, because when you feel so good, but suddenly, oh, I have to go to the toilet, that wouldn't be pretty, isn't it? And last but not least, everyone, check if the room where you are meditating is peaceful, because for those who are watching from online, would be quite essential. For here, it's not really a problem. But as it is, if sometime we try our best to keep it quiet, but if the noise or anything disturbing, please note this is something beyond our control. So as it is, just accept and let it be. All right? So that's how we go. All right, everyone, if you are ready, okay, then we're gonna start our meditation. Follow my guidance in meditation. For the time, for those who are new, not about that. I mean, I will also turn on the video to keep, something for you to look in case you just don't really, have anything to focus on. All right, but it's not hypnotized or anything. Don't worry. Okay. All right. Let me turn this on just real quick. This is used in online, so that way people watching online can also having something to look on. I usually have nature video, but it's go with the copyright thing, so don't want to mess with that anymore. Okay, here we go. All right. So let us begin our meditation, everyone. Make sure you are relaxed and enjoy yourself. Consider this is the time for you to rest. Excuse me. So let us begin our inner peace time, everyone. So let's start by finding yourself the right position with the comfortable feeling for your meditation. Fill your mind with joy and happiness, getting yourself, the mind, be ready for inner peace. Let us begin by close our eyes gently and softly, feeling as if you are about to rest. Now is the time for the mind to stay within ourselves at its own home. Begin to relax from the top of your head. Relax down to forehead, eyebrows, loosen eyelids. No need to use your eyes. We close them down to disconnect from all kinds of distraction, making ourselves be more focused and stay in the present. Making your face feeling soft and your head become light, free from all the thoughts on the inside. Continue down to the neck, shoulder, back, body, abdomen, arms, forearms, down to the tips of your hands, allowing yourself breathe in and breathe out more easily. Continue further down from the hip to your legs, knees, down to the bottom of your feet completely, making sure that your whole body feeling most comfortable for tonight, our meditation on the full moon. Spending these few moments adjusting the body, because body and mind are connected. If one is relaxed, soon the other would follow. When you adjusting yourself properly, you would be content to stay in this position as long as you like, feeling like your body is light, empty, or hollow. When you are done adjusting yourself, continue down to adjust the mind. Empty your mind, clear all the thoughts. Begin by imagine that you are alone in a place that you like to be by yourself, somewhere connected with nature, near the water, where the weather is nice, feeling peaceful and calm under the sky of tonight in the full moon. Then take a deep breath. Slowly breathing out. Bring back the mind while you breathe in. Clear the thought while you breathe out. Allowing yourself, your mind, to rest, staying inside, resting your mind at any point inside your body where you feel just right to rest your mind, or in the middle of your abdomen, which is the home for our mind. Using your feeling that the mind is inside. from this moment, stay and observe your own mind, making yourself become a good observer, no matter what's the change or how you feel. Stay calm and observe your own mind. Maintain the relaxation altogether. Sometimes our mind may wandering outside the body if we got careless, but that's alright. Bring back the mind gently by lightly imagine a full moon shine inside your body at the place where you rest your mind. Let the moon shine inside ourselves as we observe. Should the noise or the thought arise to disturb the mind, let it be, let it go, without following the thought. If you like, you could recite the mantra in the mind, helping yourself finding inner peace. Recite the mantra in the mind until the sound of the mantra fades away, which is the sign that you have found inner peace. You may use your own mantra or the following mantra in the mind. And the mantra is Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Continue observing the moon while recite the mantra both together, or you can do just either one as you like. If you feel you don't need to observe the moon or recite the mantra, you may just stay calm, maintain the relaxation and mindfulness inside yourself as you progress. Let us take our time together. No need to rush or forcing our mind to stay still. Let it be and let it go as you continue to observe. Let us take our time slowly until the appropriate time.
the mind inside ourselves. Stay in the balance of mindfulness and relaxation. As our mind gradually come to a standstill, inner peace and joy would arise, fill into our mind. Allow the mind to be open to love freely, openly, and positively toward everything and everyone without any discrimination or condition. Sharing your loving kindness, inner peace and joy that you have found with the people that you love, whether they are alive or pass away. Starting from yourself to your family and friends, wishing everyone to be happy, feeling inner peace and joy just like yourself. Expand your feeling in all directions like a ripple, having yourself as its center. Expand your mind, your feeling of peace, starting from yourself toward everyone in this room, expanding further as far and wide from right here to your home, neighborhood, the whole town, the country, eventually the whole world. May everyone be happy, no more suffering. For those who are suffer, may they be happy. And for those who are already happy, may they be happier, more and more. Spending these few moments, spread loving kindness. Take a deep breath. Slowly breathing out, feeling the mind present inside. Continue on. Allow the mind to stay inside your body. Continue on after the meditation. So tonight, you can go home and be with inner peace in everything you do and everywhere you go. Before the end of the session, the monk would chant the blessing to end the session. Sappa Puttha Nupavena, Sappa Dhamma Nupavena, Sappa Saṅgha Nupavena, Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. May you all be with inner peace. And now slowly open your eyes. All right. Welcome back, everyone. Okay. Let's see. All right. Welcome back. Hope you enjoy your inner peace moment tonight. So allow me to check, see how you progress so I can give you a little bit of tip. Okay. Does anyone experience relaxation at the very least? Could you raise your hand, please? Okay, good. All right. Does any one of you falling asleep? No, actually. Does anyone feeling kind of like your body is light, empty? Yeah, good. Don't worry. In case if anyone dozing off, me too, this morning a little bit. What we do is let it be. But once you realize or wake up, don't stop meditation just yet. Continue. Okay? Because when the mind falling asleep, the Master himself mentioned that the mind is not too far from its home. Just like when you wake up in the morning, when you wake up, your mind is still fresh. So this is suitable for meditation, so continue in this case. Okay? It's nothing wrong if you're falling asleep, but it is often maybe you might want to fix. Okay? Just let you know that. Does anyone experience brightness or happiness? Just a little moment. Or any, raise your hand please. Okay, good. Okay. This is a sign that body and mind are connected when you are stay relaxed. This joy of being content as where you are right now. If you can maintain longer, it will increase. But the trick to stay longer is don't do anything. That's the thing. But when you are getting this, most people usually next time it's gonna be just like this. And when you have expectation, it's just gone, just like that. But the thing that I like to mention in here is do not struggle. What I mean is sometimes when we are forcing our mind to be still, if it's the first time, second time, no problem. But third time, fourth time, fifth time, it will become the pattern when you close your eye. I have my cousin, when he meditates, he always trying very hard tried it very hard to the point that he didn't know that he tried very hard. So as a result, when he meditated, he always have a headache. And now he don't really meditate. But sometimes when he see me, he will come, but when I close my eye, he just disappear using his superpower. I couldn't see him anymore. Gone where he is. But anyway, the thing was that if you are doing like that, it's going to become behavior and pattern, and you cannot fix easily. So if you are struggle, if you feel uncomfortable or at your limit, don't force yourself. Keep that in mind. So what you do is open your eyes. Okay, better. Let it rest a little bit. When you feel more, you feel more settled. Continue, resume, start over again. Because some of us, if it new, sitting for a long time may not be good. But if you are used to a long meditation already, you will just feel like time fly by very fast. That's the sign you do correctly. Okay? But if you have a feeling like, when it's gonna be over, open your eyes. 2 minutes already? When it's gonna be over? If you like this, no, trying too hard. Okay? So keep that in mind. So today, as it is, everyone, this is a full moon. So today, there's quite special activity that I'd like to share with you, and we're gonna do that after this presentation. All right? What is about? Well, today's full moon, and in Thailand, is marked the end of Katina, or also the next full moon. It means that no more robe offering to the monk. There's really nothing. What I meant is that when it's full moon here, at this special, it's considered a special time to celebrate. If you can have moment for your monthly activity, mark yourself full moon, come to the temple to meditate. The Master himself said that the full moon has special power, allow the mind to stay calm and focus easier. And as it is today in Thailand and many people in Asian country, they practice what is called Loi Krathong. Loi is mean release or let go. Krathong is the lantern. Release the lantern. What this about? What activity we are about to do together? Special activity only once a year. Here, let's take a look to its history. The purpose, as its time, in the origins of its purpose, there are many of these activities around many Asian countries. But as I am from Thailand, so let's go with Thai, so we don't have to lose our scope. Okay? The purpose is to let go of all the bad things from our mind and our life. In other words, to start ourselves afresh and new. What we have experienced or have done wrong, let it go with the lantern, so it won't stay in our mind, in our life. This is the belief, the practice of the people that continue as a tradition until now. But what it has to do with in Thailand, as its origin purpose in Thailand, it was happening before Thailand become united. Thailand, just like China or any other country that been separate into many kingdoms, and then finally they begin unite, become what is called Siam, and now change the name into Thailand in later time. In the time before Siam begin to exist, there was the kingdom called Sukhothai. Before I go further, does anyone know what is Sukhothai is? Anyone been to Thailand? Okay, it's a median, it's the northern part, the bottom northern part of Thailand, above Bangkok. If you go check out in Google, you will see many relics and ancient buildings. At the time, there was this king who was very ill, and his wife and his concubine tried to give the blessing to him by making the lantern. And one of the lady in court making a very beautiful lantern in the shape of the lotus flower that's only bloom once a year at this time of the year as well. It was so pretty that the king himself able to witness it. So he asked, why did she use this kind of flower for the lantern? So she said she wanted to give the blessing to the king to be healthy. And he was very pleased. So that he announced that from now on, the king of the kingdom will do this floating lantern as the tradition. And that is how it become the festival, floating lanterns festival. Another story was that in the past, they usually released the lantern into the sky. They call the sky lantern. But because of the king saw this lantern floating, so he began to adapt no more guiding lantern using the water into the river. That's how it originated in Thailand. Okay. Now, what that it has to do with relation to Buddhism. The relation in Buddhism is related that, well, there was a time when the Prince Siddhartha, he was ordained. He cut his hair. There was an angel from Tawatimsa heaven came to relieve, keep the hair, and it's still there according to the legend in heaven. So what people do is they're floating the lantern to pay homage to the Buddha in heaven. That's how they using this lantern to symbolize. Another meaning or relation to Buddhism was there was a time when the Buddha went to teach Dhamma to his mother who passed away and stayed in heaven. After the rain retreat period, he came back to human realm. At the time, people witnessing that, so they making the lantern and float into the river to pay homage to welcome the Buddha. And that is how relate to Buddhism as a practice. So as you can see, many religions and many continents in Asia practice in this kind of activity. But we're not really relating to that today. Just letting you know the history background so you know what you are going to do today. All right? So here, what you're going to do today is releasing the lantern in our little pond next to our door here. But of course, not the big pond in the back because there are fish in it, so we don't want to disturb them. So we have our little pond in there, so we're going to release it together. So the material that people usually use making this lantern or krathong, number one, using banana leaves. 2, foam. It was famous, easy and cheap, but now it's create pollution, so not many people using that many anymore. But still there are some, but not many. And next is coconut shell, but since it's quite rare in here, so we're just gonna do with something more like paper, easier and to dispose to as well. Okay, so this is what we use for lantern. But before you're gonna do letting go of the lantern here, we're gonna do making a resolution together a little bit. But what we do is, before we light the candle, okay, we still our mind just like we just meditated earlier. Bring our attention to ourselves. Then when you're feeling more peaceful and calm, making resolution, letting go of all the negativity in your mind. Whether it's something that in the past or what you have worried about in the future, let it go out from your mind. Let it stay with the lantern or krathong. And then after that you light the candle, let it go with that. Okay, that's how we're gonna do tonight. However, this also marks this night in about almost 60 years, I guess, maybe 40 or 50 years around this time. This is also marked the beginning of our temple. What happened was our two masters, when they were still in university, they unite together for the first time meeting. The story was quite very ironic and fun. At the time, our master, Venerable Dhammakaya Buddhism, the one with glasses, was very first year student in university. While Venerable Datta was the fourth year student, he was very famous. Famous to the point that he liked to have a party. So he hosts a party every time in this full moon. So whoever come to his party, they have one rule. Let's drink together. You must have my beer, no matter what. That's how it is. So he always hosting. But at the time, our master Venerable Dhammakaya, he already had advanced meditation. So one of the advanced meditation rule is that you must not drink. So he don't drink. But when his friend took him to the party on the full moon night, on the Loi Krathong at the time, when they met, he said, hey, have some beer. He said, no, I observe 5 precepts in Buddhism. It struck him very hard because Venerable Datta Chivo, he always, in the past, he also practiced meditation. But after he get into university, his friend, get him drunk and he began hosting party, and thus he no longer practice meditation. So he is recall him and strike him, no one ever resist me. I must find out who he is. So on the next day, he went to find out who is this new face in his party. So after that, that's how they begin to learn meditation, and they become a roommate together, very close, and thus they begin to practice into meditation together from that time on. This is also mark the reunion of our masters. Okay? So today, before we end, I like to leave with the words that our master lived in the temple to his disciple. Loi Krathong, let go of all sins in the mind. He mentioned it here. I'm not sure exactly the date in this time, but roughly around November 24th in 1994. Okay? He mentioned here that this is rough translation. If my translation doesn't really clear to you, I apologize, but I'll try my best. Okay? Loi Krathong of our activity is different than others because our purpose is to let go of sin, what is not good for our mind, or whatever that causes our mind become clouded to each other. Leave only love, unity, ideal, and purpose of us together. So that's everyone. If we have some grudge or some feeling negativity toward each other, whether it's your family, your friend, let it all go, because today, starting yourself anew, live only unity, joy, and happiness together. Okay? And that's how our master has meant for the Loi Krathong together, everyone. And I hope you too enjoy your inner peace night tonight. And before we end, here's some announcement for those who are new. We have sessions for every Tuesday, Thursday evening, and this is our teaching monk, Venerable Nicholas, Venerable Ronapop, and me, myself. Sorry, I'm a little bit fat, so it wasn't really skinny in there, okay? So they feeding me very well here. Anyway, so we will take turn, and next Thursday, Venerable Ronapop will be our teaching monk. So if you have time, if you like to learn further into meditation and Buddhism, Thursday is the ideal class for you. But if you like just only meditation, Tuesday is also suitable for everyone. Okay? If you feel sometimes you cannot come, it's too cold or it's too hot, depend on where do you live. We also available on Zoom and YouTube channel, Wat Phra Dhammakaya London. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Okay? All right. And so this is our Facebook, what it look like. You can also follow and watch it, or watch the record in there. It's also mixed with English and Thai, so you can search and looking for the video that's suitable for you. All right? Of course, free of charge. We don't get any advertising, any pay anyway. So, another is, this is online activity that I create for anyone who interested. I know it's a lot of information, but don't worry, I have repeated on our information board over there on the entrance, so you can take a photo and everything. There are 2 Zoom that we provide for you. One is called DMEU, which is for our temple here for the Europe. But here is another one that I create, intend for volunteer or those who like to practice further in depth of meditation. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8:30 at night, I broadcast these in Zoom and YouTube and Facebook Live. Okay, but if it's Sunday, I do it in 1:30 p.m. in the afternoon. So this is online activity open for everyone, free of charge. But if you like it, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Okay. All right. This is my YouTube channel. All right. You can also follow to get, don't forget to press the bell to get update information. Okay? And this is our DMAU Facebook Live. Okay? In case you're wondering what's happened on Saturday then, well, we have our teaching monk from Netherlands. He is also the student of Venerable Luang Pi Nicholas, also guiding meditation there. So this November 15 will be his turn. And special event here, this is what I intend for today. Special event on Zoom only on November 19 and 26 of this month. We have special monk, guest monk, teaching monk from Thailand. He have to, I told him that you must wake up. It's in Thailand at 2 a.m. in the morning. Come teach our people. Because this is the only time that people are available. So you must wake up. So if he wake up, hopefully anyone interested can come. He will share about our life of a monk and meditation. Especially this teaching monk, he is also I used to be his mentor, but now he is very advanced in meditation. We call him Monk B. He was born in Atlanta, in Georgia. Anyway, my point is, he will be the teaching monk guiding meditation on November 19 on the MEU session. Only quoting, okay? But what happened on November 26? Another one is Venerable River. He is from England, yes. He will be teaching and sharing his experience of monk life, how it's so simple, sharing with everyone who interested or wondering how meditation can help and become a monk, what it would be like. It's welcome to everyone, whether you are male or female. Enjoy. Okay? Anything else before I forgot? All right, and that's the end, everyone. So today we're gonna start by first of all, before we're gonna go to outside to release the lantern into our little pond, let us close our eyes and let go of our negativity or whatever caused ourselves uncomfortable before we're gonna go catch the candle, lantern, and release it. All right? So let us bring our mind back inside ourselves. Slowly close your eyes. Recall of the pleasant moment, good memory. Fill your mind with joy and leave everything that's not healthy to our mind outside with the lantern that we are about to release. Sending loving kindness to everyone. Now when yourself is ready, let's open our eyes and go on to get ourselves the lantern.